Hello, everyone. Wonders they say shall never end, and in Nigeria, you expect anything, the unexpected or whatever it is. There's nothing that is too outrageous for you to expect from Nigeria. There's nothing that is too incredible. Anything, and like someone, I always use this expression where someone said that if you are in non-Nigeria and a Nigerian explained Nigeria to you and you understood what they meant, then they didn't explain it to you very well. Because Nigeria is supposed to leave you confused, the things that happen in it. So what we have now is that civil society that is supposed to be like the vanguard of the society, that is supposed to be the watchdog. Civil society is supposed to be, those advocates who ensure that the right thing is done, who hold citizens, to order, who hold leaders to account and make them accountable and insist on the right thing being done. Civil society is supposed to come with integrity, with character, with so much focus and dedication to the right thing being done. But of course, when it comes to Nigeria, anything happens. I mean, you have civil society for hire. Absolutely. You see some civil society, you're looking at them. You never see them on anything. You never hear their name. You never until when it comes to some sort of crazy things being done. And then you're like, eh? So a certain civil society, so they were on NTA, trust NTA to carry all sorts of news that you can think about. Talking about IBD Dende, the person who has been alleged to be a mastermind smuggler, who there was a sting operation that was done on him by a reporter, Fisayo Shoyombo, and with evidence, brought out with evidence and everything, all of the things, how he does a lot of smuggling into the country, as in he smuggles, we're talking about drugs, smuggles in drugs. The allegation also include smuggling, gun running, also smuggling in motorcycles, especially the ones that the terrorists actually used to attack Nigerians. There was also a video that this whole investigation, brought out, where he was threatening to kill a custom officer, and other custom officers were begging him, all sorts of messiness. And ironically, you would think such a person will be behind bar. No, he's not behind bar. But he's actually going around laundering his image. First of all, we saw him with a musician who said he had given her huge amount of money, and she was fawning over him, falling on the floor, rolling on the floor to show appreciation in the business, where they had met in the plane in the business class section, of course. And then now you see civil society. I should put it in quote, civil society, according to him. Some civil society organization now coming out, to defend him and say that, oh, he's a philanthropist and all of that. But let me not just talk too much. Why don't you just listen to what the civil society people, I had to see. Let me just bring up this thing. Okay, just hold on a bit. I'm just trying to get that to play.
A civil society organization tagged Center for Ethical Conduct, Orientation and Empowerment has cautioned some journalists against maligning the character of a philanthropist, Ibrahim Dende. The civil society organization says some journalists have remained a major threat to government, institutions and individuals, and urged them to always verify their findings before publication. The center frowned at the recent incriminating report against the philanthropist Ibrahim Dende and urged the publishers to retract the contents or face civil action.
Compassion. Through his foundation, the IBD Dende Foundation, and personal outreach efforts, it is no news that he has touched countless lives, providing welfare packages, donations to churches and mosques, and spearheading community infrastructural projects, from the construction of diverse basic social amenities to catering for medical bills, electrification projects, youth empowerment and employment, and school fees for the less fortunate in the society, to mention a few.
The group appealed to government and other regulatory agencies to put activities of such journalists on check to avoid uncontrollable
Oh gosh,
situations.
oh no. You know, it's crazy. But first of all, let's hear the name of that organization again.
A civil society organization tagged Center for Ethical Conduct, Orientation and Empowerment has cautioned some
Center for
journalists
Ethical
against
Conduct
maligning the
Orientation.
character of
Ah, Lord have mercy. Okay. So first of all, they say that the journalist should retract the news item or face prosecution, as in you are what, you are who, as in who the heck are you? They don't know what business do you have in the case. Is it you that they said you? Is it your organization? It's not you, the person. It's not you, the organization. What business? Abi, when they now form their civil society, this thing, they didn't get a bit of people who will do legal this thing and tell them what they can do and what they cannot do. So he's going to face possession. You are going to sue him for what? As in what to you? What is that to you? And then, okay, he's a philanthropist. He donates to churches and mosques and whatever. Yeah, I will know you can be a criminal philanthropist. Nobody said you wouldn't be. You can be a thief and still be paying people's school fees. It doesn't reduce from the fact that you are a thief. You still are a thief, but that is paying school fees. So you go and while you are in jail, you can still continue paying the school fees if you want to, and if you want to stop paying the school fees, well, go ahead and stop. But that doesn't, the fact that you're doing philanthropy doesn't take away your criminal act. That's one of the things that Nigerians keep forgetting, and they're like, oh, okay, this person has been doing so much, this person has been and so you steal money, or you commit certain crime, get money, then you pay certain school fees, and that makes you what? No, it just makes you a criminal who is paying school fees. Fine, a criminal who is paying school fees for some people, or a criminal who is donating money to churches and mosques, or a criminal who has people on his welfare list that he sends money to on it. And that's just what it is. It doesn't take away anything, it doesn't reduce anything. It doesn't mean that all those things, that it's not it. So all of this thing, but it's just the craziness of all the things, that in Nigeria, that there's no institution that is not desecrated. There's nothing that you cannot get either for hire or for something. Before I used to say, when people would say, oh, some people are for hire, like this, I was like, no, why do you say that? But now I'm just like, I've seen so much of some nonsense that I just look and like, wow. Other than wow, there's just nothing. There's everything. And that one we see down now, he say he's somebody's father. He's somebody's husband. He's somebody's whatever. And those people, they all sat down there shamelessly. You're defending, you're defending someone that is accused of such crime against those same people. Those same people are suffering. That's why you see me like this way. While I don't have pity for Nigerians. They say, oh, Nigerians are, please. I have pity for Nigeria for having citizens like this, but I don't have pity for Nigerians, honestly. The same people that you do know what it is, all this, beyond even the smuggling, the ones in terms of gun running, some of them that are sitting on those seats now, maybe some of those guns that they're saying they are pushing, either the one that have already entered or the future one that will enter, some of them will enter into the hand of someone that will now either shoot them, kill them, or their loved ones, or their friends, or whatever, and then they will now be like, who did I offend? They will now, God, why me? They forget that they are the architect of the problem going around. Because most time people think they are invisible, that bad things can happen to them, so they support all sorts of nonsense. Me, like I always say, is it not Nigeria? Nigeria does not discriminate. It has capacity to deal with every one of us.